Hi everyone, this is Professor Evolution 8. Some SM2 islands waiting for you and Moonlight of Alola has started leaking. More will be added to this post as we get them on Poker Beach. SM2 will be released in Japan this Friday and then in America and Europe on May the 5th as one combined set named Guardians Rising. Translations will be added to the post throughout the night and everything it says here. Okay, first off, we got Victory Bell, which is grass, HE140. For grass energy, Pollen Hazard does 20 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now Poison, Burn, and Confused. For grass energy and 2 colorless, Stick and Absorb, 80 damage. Heal 20 damage from this Pokemon. Your opponent's active Pokemon can't retreat during your next turn. And then we got Blissey, which is colorless, HV160. Stage 1 evolves from Chansey. Ability, Farm Fresh Eggs. 1 string a turn before you attack. When you play this card from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may heal 80 damage from your active Pokemon. For 4 colorless energy, Double Edge does 160 damage. This Pokemon does 80 damage to itself. And then we got Delibird, which is water HP 90, basic Pokemon. For colorless energy, Gangan present. Flip a coin, if heads, search your deck for 1 card and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. For water energy, surprise attack does 40 damage. Flip a coin, if tails, this attack fails. And then we got the Wishy Washy GX, which I've spoken about before in another video, so I won't go through it again. And then we got Trubbish, which is HP 70, Psychic. For Psychic Energy, Stomp Off, discard the top card of your opponent's deck. For Psychic and 2 colorless energy, Drool does 30 damage. And then we got Garbodor, which is HP 120, Psychic. Stage 1 evolves from Trubbish. For Psychic Energy, Trasvalanche. The attack does 20 damage times the number of item cards in your opponent's discard pile. For Psychic and 2 colors energy, Acid Bomb does 70 damage. Flip a coin, if heads, discarded energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. And then we got Tapu Lele GX, which I've spoken about before in another video, but you can read through it and everything if you want to. And we got Sableye, which is HP 60, basic Pokemon. For Dark Energy limitation, your opponent can't play supporter cards from their hand during their next turn. For Colorless Energy, Scratch does 20 damage. And then we got Talonflame, which is colorless, HP 130. Stage 2 evolves from Fletchinder. For Colorless Energy, Nitro Charge does 30 damage. Search your deck for Fire Energy card and attach it to this Pokemon. Then shuffle your deck. For 2 colors energy, Aero Loop does 90 damage. Return all energy from this Pokemon to your hand. And then we got Kommo-o GX, which I've spoken about before, but you can read through it if you want to. It's got awesome artwork as usual. But now we got the Hyper Rare, which you can see here. It's not the best image, but it looks very nice. Then we got Gliscor, which is HP 110. Stage 1 evolves from Gligar, which is a fighting type. For fighting, Finishing Needle does 70 damage. If your opponent's active Pokemon has no damage counters on it, this attack does nothing. For fighting and 2 colors energy, Guillotine does 50 damage. And then we got the Lycanroc GX, Midnight Form, which I've spoken a few times about. You can read in your own time if you want to. And then we got the Chandelure Hollow, which is HP 140. Stage 2 evolves from Lampet, which is a fire type. Ability, Shady Move. 1 string or turn before you attack. You may move 1 damage counter from either player's Pokemon to another Pokemon, yours or your opponent's. For fire, Super Singe does 50 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned, so that ability can be quite useful. And then we got Metagross GX, which looks very cool. Pity the image isn't that great. It's HP 50 metal. Stage 2 evolves from Metang. Ability, Geotech System. Once during your turn before you attack, you may attach either a Psychic or a Metal Energy from your discard pile to your active Pokemon. For 2 metal and a colorless, Giga Hammer does 150 damage. This Pokemon can't use Giga Hammer during your next turn. So Geotech System might be quite useful. For colorless energy, Algorithm GX, search your deck for up to 5 cards and put them in your hand. Then shuffle your deck. So that GX attack can also be quite useful. And then we got Tapu Lele GX, which looks like the full art version, which is Psychic, HP 170, basic Pokemon. Ability, Wonder Touch. Once during your turn before you attack, when you play this card from your hand onto your bench, you may search your deck for a supporter card, reveal it and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. For 2 colorless energy, Energy Drive does 20 damage times the number of energy attached to both active Pokemon. This attack damage is unaffected by weakness or resistance. For Psychic, Capicure GX, restore HP to 2 of your bench Pokemon. So very cool. And then we got this awesome artwork of this Lycanroc GX, which looks very nice. It makes this midnight form look very cool. I won't talk about all the text and everything. And then we got this Metagross GX, which is a full art version. I've already spoken about the text and stuff. And then we got a Rescue Stretcher I've been waiting for to see what it does. After we saw it in that Dex, Rescue Stretcher, trainer card, item, choose 1 Pokemon from your discard pile and put it into your hand, or choose 3 Pokemon and shuffle them into your deck. So quite a cool card. And got Energy Lotto, which is a trainer item card. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck, and if there are energy cards there, you may choose one and put it into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. You may play as many item cards as you like during your turn. So quite a nice item card. Then we got Field Blower, which is a trainer item. Choose up to 2 in any combination of Pokemon tool cards and stadium cards in play, both yours and your opponent's, and discard them. You may play as many item cards as you like during your turn. So quite an awesome card there. And we've got a Hala, which is a trainer, which you can see here, which is a supporter card. Shuffle your hand into your deck and draw 4 cards. If you're ready, use the GX attack this game. Draw 7 cards instead. You may play only 1 supporter card during your turn. So quite cool. And then we got Aqua Patch, which I've spoken about before, which is quite awesome for water decks. Then we got Mellow, which looks like it's a full art. Very nice. A trainer, supporter, choose 2 cards from your deck and shuffle the rest of your deck. Put the chosen cards on top of your deck in any order. So quite a nice card there. And then we got Ninetales GX, a lowland form, which I've spoken about before in another video. But you can read through it if you want to. And same with the Wishy-Washy GX, which looks very cool. Then we got this awesome looking Rainbow Rare or Hyper Rare of Ninetales GX, which you can read through of all the text and all that. Then we got the Lycanroc GX Hyper Rare, which also looks very nice. You can read through all the text and everything. And then we got the Secret Rare Aqua Patch, which looks very awesome. I love the artwork on that card. And then we got Hala Trainer, which is also Secret Rare, which looks very cool. Then we got Hilltop Stream Trainer. Once during his or her turn, each player may search his or her deck for water or fighting type basic Pokemon and play it on his or her deck. If a player does this, that player shuffles his or her deck. So quite a cool stadium card, which may help quite a few water and fighting type decks. So very nice. So that's pretty much everything shown here. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Goodbye.